Hello there, World of Tankers, I'm Blitz, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the IS-7 and comparing it to the IS-4. Now, both of these, of course, are Tier 10 Russian heavy tanks, and extremely strong ones at that, with their own respective things going for them. So, of course, I'm going to be telling you which one I do enjoy playing more out there on the battlefield, and as well, which one I do think is a better tank all in all. So, once again, if you guys like this type of content, and you found yourself stumbling on this channel, make sure to click that subscribe button down below. It's pretty easy to click it, and it really does help the channel grow. But talking about the good things on the IS-7 and talking about the bad. So we'll talk about the bad first because there really isn't a lot. There's only two things that kind of bug me on the tank. First of all, it's the premium pen. When you look at the premium penetration on an IS-4, it's 374 millimeters. That is amazing. It's the same as the WZ-113. It's pretty much able to penetrate all Tier 10 opponents, even like a mouse's upper plate. Where my IS-7 here, because I am running gun rammer, one of the few tanks I run gun rammer on, the only reason I'm doing that is because my premium pen is so poor. Gun rammer actually, in my opinion, is a better choice than having that calibrated. My premium pen on this vehicle is 303 millimeters, and I'd say about 320 if I am running calibrated. So yeah, that's definitely nothing to brag about. In fact, you're really going to struggle to even penetrate like a mouse's cheeks, where you really wouldn't in an IS-4. The only other bad thing about this vehicle sometimes is the ammo rack. It falls apart quite easily, but I really don't mind it that much. So here we go. Let's get right into the position. So talking about the good things, first of all, it has an amazing top speed of 50 kilometers per hour. Nice little tap into that KPZ there. But with 50 kilometers per hour, it means that you're very easily able to get up to top speed. Not sure why that IS-7 is just kind of sitting there, but let's see if we can get a nice little tap. Oh, come on. It hit the back track wheel. I hate when that happens. Come on, 263, hit the guy. There we go. Nice shot from the 263. 263, as we know, has an amazing gun. And if you didn't know, fun fact, the 263 carries pretty much the same gun as an IS-7, just with better penetration all around. So I'm thinking the enemy team might actually be trying to push around the medium side. And there you go. Point proven. So, gonna see what we're gonna try and do here to them. So we got the WZ-120 up top. Probably not going to be able to penetrate that anytime soon, but we do have this FE-4202 and his turrets just sticking out. Nice little tap right into the 4202, and I kind of feel bad for the guy because, well, he can't really do much right now. He's kind of stuck here, and, yeah, he's just not really going to be able to do anything. Let's see if we can get another tap into the guy, or just cause him to back down the ridge. Either works for me. We've got the IS-7 off to the side here. Let's see if we can get a nice little tap into the lower plate of him. Of course, the IS-7 has an extremely weak lower plate, and, well, that was a trade definitely worth taking, because we took a lot more off that enemy IS-7, as he took off us, of course. So let's get another tap right into the lower plate here. Gonna back up, trying to bounce the shell, but I'm not sure. Ooh, that is a tank I definitely don't want to play with. Back up quicker. Well, that's no fun for me, but yeah, we just lost quite a bit of hit points from the enemy 4005, but we did bounce the shell from the IS-7, which means, of course, I need to clear this guy, like, right now. So let's try and get our pen right in there. Nice little tap into the IS-7 once again. And if he pulls out again, I'm going to try and just finish him off here. So let's wiggle it. But here we go. Oh, no, there's the 4005 again. Yep, not going to play with that. So going to try and see if we can penetrate our last shell into the IS-7 here. So I can't pen it right now, of course. So just got to kind of hold, got to pray. And that 4005 is the biggest issue to me right now. So yeah, this is super, super fun. I could take a risk here, and I'm actually very tempted at doing that. But we're going to do it. Yes. Okay. The risk was well worth taking. I shot a high explosive round right at his side. And, yeah, with that 460 average damage, of course, high explosive is a very, very nice thing on this vehicle. So I'm not sure if that 4005 is still waiting for me. It seems he is. So nice little tap into that 4005. And, well, as you can see, the IS-7 is still managing to kick some butt here. Not taken out yet. And all that's left is that enemy 4005. Let's see if we can get a shell into this guy here. We got the Conway pulling up, but you know what? I'm just going to risk it for the biscuit here. Let's see if we can penetrate the shell. Just going to pull around the corner. Come on, 4005. You know you want to play with me. There we go. Finishing him off with a nice average roll and just breaking the 4,000 damage barrier, I think. So the nice things about the IS-7 is it, first of all, has that great upper plate. I did get penned, of course, by, like, the 4005 in the upper plate, but that makes sense, because the 4005 has, like, what, 370 millimeters of standard pen? So if you have any more than, like, 330 millimeters of standard pen on a flat pane, you're going to struggle to penetrate the IS-7. I'd say about 50-50. If you're at 350, like an IS-4's heat, yeah, that's easily going to punch through an IS-7's upper plate. But the nice thing is, even if you are punching through the IS-7's upper plate, you've got to load heat to penetrate it, where my IS-7 on the enemy opponents, I'm just easily tapping standard standard shells right into them. But at the same time, you noticed that when I was 1v1ing that IS-7, if you get the track wheel or you get the lower plate, it's very, very easy to take out an IS-7 once you do know what you're doing. So I personally like the IS-7 more. I think it's more fun and exciting to run the vehicle, first of all, because it does go 50 kilometers per hour, and second of all, because the IS-4 just kind of seems like a good at everything tank. It's got amazing armor, amazing amount of hit points, amazing penetration, it's got great DPM, not amazing DPM, but it does have a great amount of DPM, but the IS-7 isn't great in every single aspect, I can say that, but the thing that I like about the IS-7 is that where it's not great in certain aspects, it makes up for others, where that alpha damage, you've got that speed, so it's definitely a little bit more fun in my opinion. Same 263 from the last game here, but of course the IS-4, it's just kind of the brute all-rounder, and I actually do think, I made a video back where I said the IS-7 is the best tier 10 to grind, and I still do agree that the line is one of the easiest lines to grind in Blitz, but at the same time I do think the IS-4 is gotta be the best tier 10 heavy tank currently in Blitz, or at least one of the best, just because it kind of has everything going for it. So that's a bit of an issue. That's a T57 heavy, and well, we know what T57 heavies do to you, so I don't necessarily want to play with that. We got an object 268 as well right there, and a 183, so oh boy, this is going to be real fun. Yeah, gee, I can't really say that's this tank's fault. Of course, we just kind of got stuck out in the open, so I'm going to just trade with this 57 here, get one tap into him, and we're going to back up as quickly as our tank allows me to, because, well, yeah, this wasn't necessarily the most fun moment here, but wanted to spot at least that 183 as he was pulling out. Let's load a heat shell, penetrate it right in the side of that IS-7. You can see that heat penetration is truly amazing on the tank. So let's see if we can get another shot into this IS-7 here. Not sure if he's going to rush past the building. He is. Yes, another nice tap at 444. A little bit of weird lag there. Not sure if that showed up on my my PC. Let's hope not, but here we go. Another nice tap, and again, I am actually racking out the damage, and we're already at 2,500. Even though I did get hit by a lot of enemy opponents, I'm still doing pretty dang well. So we got the 268 right out in the open. Again, another roll for 444 there, and this is kind of the role of the IS-4. You just sit there and you deal the pain. Like, I really don't have to worry that much about my tank at all. And we're coming out right on top. So let's see, we got the enemy IS-7 right out in the open. Let's get a nice penetration right into the upper plate. Over-angled his tank by quite a bit. Gonna wiggle it, see if he bounces the shot. Although it looks like he wants to get my my teammate here. He's gonna get a nice tap. And let's finish off the IS-7 with a nice tap right in the lower plate. So, yeah, we pretty much made quick work of the enemy team, even though I did get just butchered, as you saw. I'm actually not sure where we got hit, because there's no hit markers on the front of my tank, but we got butchered on the frontal armor of our vehicle. But even so, still a great game pulled out. Both of these games, 3,000 plus damage, and it pretty much showed that they're both strong in their own sort of areas. As you saw there, the IS-4 was able to get out a lot of damage, but of course I didn't really bounce a lot of shells in this game. I did bounce a 183 shot, though. I'm very happy about that. But, yeah, both tanks, in my opinion, are great. I like the IS-7 better just because it's a little more fun, but I will have to side a little bit more towards the IS-4 just because it does have that heat penetration, and it's got a little bit more hit points. So let me know in the comments down below which tank you do root for, the IS-4 or the IS-7. But other than that, I hope you're all doing well out there. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one.